Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. Today we're going to make these Houndstooth chocolates. They're so easy to make, really special, so let's get going. First we're going to start with this chocolate transfer sheet. You just go on to Google and you can find those pretty easily. I love this Houndstooth pattern. I'm going to use a magnetic mold. I really like these because they hold the chocolate transfer sheet in place. You just cut it down to size, and then when you put it in, just make sure the chocolate part is facing up and the shiny part is where my hands are, and then you just snap on that piece and it'll secure it so it doesn't move around when you're adding the chocolate. So now, as you can see, that's kind of a dark pattern, that houndstooth, which I love, but against a dark chocolate it's not going to show. So I decided to use a colored cocoa butter just to add some contrast. You could also use a white chocolate or a colored white chocolate. I just like these cocoa butters. They're really fun, easy to use. You just melt them in your microwave and then kind of shake them to keep them in temper. Just follow the manufacturer's instructions on that. In any case, you'll see that this one has a nice little nozzle, which makes it kind of easy. So you can see I'm just putting in a really thin layer. Actually, I probably could have done an even thinner layer, although the colored cocoa butter doesn't add a lot of flavor, just some richness, but still, if I did it again, I'd do a little less. But this is probably good because then you can really see it. In any case, I did get it on the side there. I left it so you can see it because I'm just going to clean it with a toothpick. You'll see when we pop them out, you can kind of see that drip, but that's okay. In the meantime, I am going to temper this chocolate. So it's a 61% semi-sweet chocolate. I think this is perfect for tempering. I'm going to use what's called the seeding method. That's my favorite method. You just take 2/3 of the amount of chocolate that you want to use, and I'm going to put it in this silicone bowl. I got it on Amazon, and I like to melt it down, honestly, in the microwave, just like 20-30 second increments, and just keep stirring it until it's completely melted. I want it to be about 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and I get there. Don't go too much over that if you can help it. You don't want to go so high that it'll never go in temper again. In any case, now we're going to add about 1/3 of the unmelted chocolate back in. That's the seeding part. And it just teaches the crystals in that chocolate how to set back up so that they're nice and shiny and that they will snap. If you don't get that back into temper, it'll never set up like that again. So that's why we want to do this. Once you've stirred it and agitated and melt all of that down, you can test a little bit of it on a piece of parchment. Just let it set up and break it. It should snap, and then you'll know it's in temper. And I've got it there. It's about 88 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit is where we want to get back down to. Make sure there's no pieces in there and it's nice and smooth, and then we're all set and we're ready to go. Now, for some reason, I don't know, I decided to put it in a piping bag. I really didn't need to. Like, I could have just poured that chocolate into the mold, but I suppose I was trying to be nice and neat and tidy because this is my first YouTube video. In any case, there you go. I've got a little nozzle. I'm just going to fill them all in up to the top. Now at this point you could fill them in and then dump it back out, and you'll have a little cavity where you could fill it in with some caramel, but I decided not to do that. I like these. The taste of this chocolate, it's just a nice bite. So I just filled them solid. And I'm going to take that and throw it into the fridge real quick to let them set up. Now you can see there's a little bit of condensation, so it's foggy, but they do set up really nicely. And watch how these polycarbonate molds, look how easy they came out. I mean, I have to nudge it a little bit, but isn't that great? Oh, there's that drip. But anyway, isn't it great? I think they look so surprising and vibrant. Now I did a variety of colors. You could just do one, whatever you want to do. There, I'll show it to you a little bit close up. So then I bought some trays on Amazon, just some candy holding trays so I could put them in for a present, and that's it. So I hope you love this as much as I do. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. And thanks again for coming. Hope to see you next time.